Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? Ooh, just in time, let's go. Let's go. How's everyone doing tonight? Looks like my stream is not as scuffed for a start. That's good. I was a little bit worried. How's it going, man? Not scuffed yet. Don't jinx it. MNDN, what's up? I saw you won something earlier today, I think, right? Was it a giveaway prize? Congrats. I think I saw you won something. I don't know what it was. It was something. Side up, hello people, hello, hello. Pluto, what's up? Lana, like stick. Chillin' at a small family party. Ribs were consumed. Oof, that sounds really good. Did you have proper social distancing during said barbecue rib party? It was a Ouija set? That's great, actually. I love my Ouija set. I have more than just the Ouija set, but it's pretty much like that and some more. Like, this is my stand. Like this is the iFixit one. This is stuff for soldering, for desoldering gun, like some other screwdrivers. Super dusty, because it just sits around the same place all the time. Escape to the room. Nice. So just grab the food and go. Yeah. So this is my Ouija stand. It was made by someone who cuts acrylic. But basically it's just a plain, singular plane with holes. Just put them in. But yeah. Wait, Lightning, are you the creator of Dolch? I did not create Dolch. Dolch was made, Dolch is a company. The Dolch PAC was a keyboard. I mean, it was a computer unit developed by said company, and then they had a particular color scheme going for the keyboard that they were using, and that's what we're going to be building today. More like in a custom form today. But yeah, I'm not the creator. I'm rerunning a set though. I'm rerunning a set in a very unique format with row 5 on Cherry profile, among other things. But you could say I'm the creator of R5 Dolch. Lightning created R5, I think. I wish I could claim that. Creator of Dolch confirmed. Yeah, that's right. My name is Ivan Ivanovich Packet Snuffer Dolch 64. Dolch PAC 64. Alright, let's get on to it, yeah? So it's gonna be a really quick build stream. If nobody has done exclamation build, you should try. But basically, it's kind of already done, but it's like not. So I'll explain what I'm talking about. So I'll explain what I'm talking about here. So obviously, like, these are the stabs. I still gotta do the stabs, right? And these are LEDs to see if I can make it through this. These are some extra switches I got. But the key thing here is basically I spent I spent like 4 hours yesterday. Was it yesterday? Doing hot swap. Installing hot swap on this thing. So this is a it's a TKC-1800 PCB, right? And I'm gonna have to take this out because you guys need to see how much I suffered. It was, it was tedious. It's not hard. It's tedious. It's not difficult. It's just tedious work. Some Mil-Max. Oof, but why? Well, clearly it's because the customer wants to use these stock Tealios here that I put on them right now. Yeah. So they want to try a different switch. They haven't tried Tealios before, I think, or they might want to try in a specific way, and they want to just be able to quickly swap things around. I think they're more into like tactiles and stuff, so that's probably why. Yes, customer build indeed. Singapore, what's up? Okay, let me explain what's going on here. Alright, so you guys see this PCB, right? Okay, well. Y'all see those damn little sockets? Well, I installed each one of them. And this was very time consuming for several reasons. Reason number one, and the main reason, is that as you can see, you see the footprint for this particular PCB is also for Alps and MX. Well, if the switch pads are bigger, the Mil-Max sockets are gonna be loose in place. So that means that I had to place the little thing on there and then make sure it was straight, like straight down, and then I had to be really careful soldering each one of them, because you know you have to still solder the sockets themselves, because that way they stay on there whenever you take out a new switch, right? So that's what I did. I didn't finish it fully just so that I could do a few remaining ones, the easy ones here. But basically I tested it out, it worked. Are those sockets better than Kale? I would say Kale is probably more secure, but the problem with Kale hot swap sockets is that you need to make the PCB around them. Like, you need to make sure the PCB is designed around them, like for the footprint that they have. So this was some work. I carefully soldered. So the soldering was not done from the back. This is why it kind of looks jank here. The soldering was done from the front because it's better to do. It was easier to do it from the front, and also because of the way the Mil-Max sockets work, I did not want to do it from the back because otherwise it makes the Mil-Max sockets basically not work. I'll explain why. So you guys see how... Okay, so yeah. So you see the socket right there, right? And then, let me see if I have tweezers to show you better. So you guys have the socket right here, and you guys can see that I soldered right around it like that. So that's what I was doing for each of these. So I did all of the difficult ones first, and then I did the easier ones, which they just fit fine. These were easy, but I still wanted to solder from the top. So what happens if you solder these from the bottom, right? Come on, focus. If you solder these from the bottom, I think one of these I might have tried soldering from the bottom. What happens is that the structure of these sockets is that, I'm not sure. Oh, there. You see on the F8 over here how the socket has like little grooves on the side? So that's because the socket is like narrowing. The socket is like narrowing towards that end, and basically it expands when you insert a pin into it. In other words, it's so that it actually holds the pin, right? The switch pin. So if you solder it from this end, it's going to block those grooves, and basically because of the way solder like works, it basically will it'll basically, like, the heat transfer will basically cause the solder to cover the hole, like automatically. Like, it'll just flow right into the hole, it'll cover it, and you would have, like, I would have to desolder the thing again. So like I would have to take out the gun and desolder. So in order to avoid that, I soldered from the top instead of from the bottom. Does that make sense? So that's kind of how these Mil-Max sockets work. They're a pain in the ass because of that reason. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not that it doesn't clamp, you just doesn't, like, it just doesn't, like, the solder will just flow into the hole because there's more like surface area there to cover, and the way heat transfer works is it just causes that. But yeah, so yeah, I did that. Yo, Drogue, what's up? You're so toxic. I mean, just kidding. Go Diego. Anyway, so there's a TKC 1800 and I tested it out. It has stock Tealios, but I might bring out some other switches and we can just hot swap those in so that we can actually listen to some typing sounds on the other ones. Stock Tealios, I imagine they'll sound like eh, but I still gotta do the stabilizers, so we'll be doing that soon. Okay, hello, hello. I like Arus 2, hello. Hodoro 3, hello from MGB. Well, where's MGB? MGB. Well, hello. How are you? Another, what's a set above? This is a GMK Calm Defs. Anyway, so a couple of things. Oh yeah, one more thing that you guys should know about. Oh, mech group buys. Oh, I see, I see. Came to make a joke about being sponsored by KC. Ended up learning about hot swap. What's up, contradictions? How are you doing? So I had to also sand a little bit off over here just because these holes can be a little bit these like standoffs can get in the way, so I just sanded that slightly. Just something to note. And oh my god, I have like switches coming off. Oh, okay, that one I need to solder actually. So the backslash key I also need to solder directly just because that one the switch hole basically it's not a circular hole, so I'm gonna have to actually solder that one. Actually, you should. I'm gonna let the client know about that. But yeah. Anyhow, so that's the gist of it. Okay, well, so I know it fits, so I'm just gonna put this in. Pretty good. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. It's been a pretty relaxing weekend. It's been getting hot lately, so I have the AC on today. Any tips on how to solder a half plate and getting switches straight? Use PCB mount switches. Only way to go about it. Phil, don't use plate mount switches. Okay, so that's what I did. I'm gonna do stabs actually. I'm actually gonna put this aside for now. Or no, let's finish up the last remaining few sockets that I had. Right, so I just wanted to show you. So I left a few separately, like a few left over, so I can show you what I was doing. Right. So I have a few sockets here. And so basically what's required, these. Okay. And if I use PCB, will I, that makes, what? You have to use a PCB for a keyboard to work, Phil, but yeah, you're gonna have to put a PCB mount switches, so they'll have the plastic pegs. If you don't know what it is, look it up, my friend. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. Let's see, let's zoom in. If I use PCB mount switches, yeah. Let's see. So what I'm gonna be doing these four. I just left those. I already did the hard ones. So basically, you know, you just grab the socket and then just press it in. So it stays in there. So in the case of regular switch holes, these Mil-Max sockets will stay right in the switch hole without a problem. But in the case of these bigger pin footprints, you have to be careful. Okay. Alright, so they're in. And I'm just gonna get my soldering iron ready. Depends on the PCB fill. Sometimes they're fine. Yeah, sometimes they're fine. Hey, Mr. Petrov, evening. How are you doing? Chat, what's your favorite switch type and brand? Man, that's it's gonna be a long question to answer. People like all kinds of switches, my friend. Okay, so you should look at how I do this, because the idea is that I wanna avoid putting solder directly into the switch hole. Okay. So I actually put a little bit of solder right at the tip, just because I want to make sure that it'll conduct the heat. And I basically tap it right at one of the ends, one of the edges, and then so it heats up the socket, and then I just apply a bit of the solder on the opposite end so it conducts. Oops, it's not sticking. Okay, so once there is enough to do the whole damn it, my head is blocking it. Okay, my bad. Let me, I just need to put the focus, manual focus, my bad. And my head is blocking. My head is too big. Okay, so I'll try to not block that 5 head. Okay, so it's not fully in. Oh my god, y'all are... Oh my god, so toxic. Want to buy dark Asian hair. Man, I have so many gray hairs though. Yeah. You think creams would work well with the gasket PCB? Yeah. Yeah, they'll work fine. So that one might be a little bit too much solder in there. I'm gonna just check if it fits. Yeah, it might be too much on that one. Debated coming to see a Dolch PAC build? Oh, sorry, not the full computer unit, just the keyboard. Okay, that one fits fine. But actually, I'm gonna. So just need to take out a little bit of solder on this one here, and then reapply slightly. Please send Pluto hair my way. Please send Pluto my way. Easier time soldering mil mags with switches inserted. That's true. I understand that as well, but I tried doing that too, but honestly, it was kind of annoying. Okay, cool. Alright, so switches for now, those are fine. I'll just let them be. We're gonna do, just gonna test this probably. Oh, actually I should probably flash VIA on this, because I don't think it's gonna be flashed with it. Okay. Will it be the best linear switch objectively? No, there's nothing objective about it. Sorry, buddy. Nothing objective about choosing that. Can I use VIA? Also, I'm an idiot. I probably should grab a different cable. Can I use VIA? Let's see if I can find TKC. Is it here? TKC 1800. Okay, cool. TKC via .hex. Alright. I love that milkshake desk pad. Likewise. Likewise. Curious, why solder the Milmax to the front of the PCB versus the back? Because in the if I do it on the back, I found that I would have the solder fill into the hole and it would be annoying because I have to go back and basically take out that solder if it's too much. And also it's because, maybe it's because of the footprint on this one, but like it was just more annoying. I mean, it ended up working either way. So I just went with whatever was more convenient for me at the time. And this was what it was. Let's see. Okay. 1890 USB. Flash. Okay. Alright, and then via, let's see if it works. Let's see. XCS2, hello. Tay Mendez, hello, what's up? Haven't you been looking for TKC 1800 PC for ages? Kind of, not really. Oh, there, oh, it works. Oh, nice. Okay, so I want that to be left control, left win. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. Alright, that's alright. Although for this I can just make it that. And for this I can just make it caps lock. Mine is the only non-troll answer. Objectively, Hall effect or optical such as best for linears because they don't require mechanical contacts. Okay, I can see why. Yeah. Alright, test matrix. Alright. So that works. I don't have a backslash yet. Oh shoot. This one I need to remap, it seems. Wait, what? Why? Is there any layout stuff? Spacebar, right mods. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that might be off actually. Yeah, okay, well. It's kind of annoying. I'll make this right alt then for now. Oh well, okay, that's fine. That way I can just actually use an alt. Like an alt tab and stuff. Alright, weird, but okay. I think whoever did the via matrix for the TKC, I think they got one address wrong. So, okay. Alright. Do creams need films? Yes, I would say no. I will say no for creams. That's just personal preference though. I personally think the creams are already pretty tight housing wise, and I don't think they need it. Oh yeah, might as well just I might as well solder this guy here. Oh wait, did I? Oh shit. Turn it off. Whoopsie. Wait for that, but in the meantime, let's get our stabs done. So we have some Zeal stabs here, so I need 7U. Let's see, spacebar, shift, enter, backspace, numpad enter. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's good. Okay. Alright, sorry guys, I'm not looking onto the chat right now, but why are there no colorful keycap sets for keeps without RGB? There's plenty of colorful keycap sets. Viewport for this was Wilbur and I. Should be okay. Okay, I'll check, but my control and these two positions were off. I'll check again though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I did the positioning wrong, but I don't think I did, but we'll see. Or maybe, oh, maybe I have something on, oh, I'll check. I might have something on auto hotkey or something. I don't think so, but I'll check anyway. Alright, let's do stabs. And now we can talk things. Let me check mine. Okay, cool. What's my favorite kind of pickup truck? I don't know. I actually don't know much about pickups. Is this a personal board or client build? I guess personal. No, this was client. I have my own board here actually, along with a bunch of switches that I need to use. But this is my personal Dolch PAC, right here. I'm working on the switches for those. I'll show you. I have everything nice and disassembled. Springs, stems, housings. Yeah, I have everything nice and disassembled. I need to start lubing them, but it's 101. It's 101 switches, so no way I'm gonna do that quickly. I'm really slow lubing. lubing switches to be specific. Back-to-back stream? No. No back-to-back stream today. Should be relatively quick today. Should be just this. No. I think lubing streams are super boring. Super boring. Like I just personally so the reason why I didn't do the mil-mag sockets on stream was because I thought you guys would hate it. And personally, I just have I was much more efficient doing them like by myself. Just because it's pretty tedious. And I just need to like really focus and stuff. But yeah. How long do you think it's gonna take you to lube all 100? Oh man, I don't know. Like 6 hours? 7 hours? Maybe 8? Yeah, probably like 6-7 hours for 100 switches. Sounds about right. Like 3 minutes per switch. That's 100, so that's 300 minutes. That's at least 5 hours, but I'm gonna say probably longer than 3 minutes per switch. So I would say, yeah, like 6 hours. 6-7 hours for 100 switches, yeah. I think that sounds about right if you're like meticulous about it. What's a good keycap set with crazy colors with no backlight? Handerbite, I guess. He said good. Hey, it's a good key set. There might be that what's that new key set that Bib is doing? The one with the funky tilted legends. The one he did for April Fools this past year. That one could be coming out, right? If he like doesn't. Oh, GMK Dots. Yo, GMK Dots. There's that too. Why don't you just get one of those sets like Milkshake, Dots, Cool Kids? Like all of these sets have a lot of colors, and you don't need backlighting for them. Those are good. Those are colorful. GMK Rainbow is colorful. I mean, the name says it all. Yeah, throwback to GMK Rainbow. Yeah, exactly. Hey, GMK Rainbow used to be pretty unpopular, and then people bought it, and then just like Handerbite, people regretted it later on that they didn't buy it. And like I'm pretty sure that like GMK Rainbow is very highly wanted in like certain among certain enthusiasts. GMK Rainbow is still ugly. To each their own. Oh, I mean, I don't really think anything about GMK Rainbow. Like, I don't care. Handerbite is way better. Handerbite is surprisingly okay looking. Like, even with all the mess that's going on with the set, I don't know what it is. It looks okay. Good luck buying GMK Rainbow. It's not happening. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm telling you. It's hard to find. Because it's a classic, sort of, maybe? Yeah, maybe you're right. Probably like biased. Yeah, most likely though. Hallyu looks sick. Yeah, that one looks pretty cool. Someone link me the Cool Kid one you're talking about? My man, you could have Googled that in the time you said that here. But hey, people are super nice and they're linking it to you. I did? What? No way. Oh, I guess maybe you didn't know what to look up exactly. I guess if you look up Cool Kid Keycap set, it might be really weird. It's like, huh? It's like, oh, you gotta buy these Ducky Fortnite, like whatever. Like, only cool kids. Maybe. Ducky Fortnite keycap set. Gotta have the one that your favorite Fortnite streamer uses. I don't even know who Fortnite stream, like who is a Fortnite streamer at this point, but EPBT Ducky Fortnite, let's go. It just shows Teha type screens. Doesn't Tivu have a keycap set with Ducky? He does, I think. I feel like Ducky's in partnership with all the biggest, with most of the biggest like gamers and stuff. Yeah, Tifu I think should have a, or Jfu, Tifu. I don't even know. What's the difference? I have no idea. Jfu, Tifu, Sifu. I don't know. It is Tifu. Okay, there we go. So how are you all doing on this Saturday? It's been 2.5 months since I think we shut down here, and I'm hearing that we might start ramping up in a couple of weeks here in New York, which I'm very skeptical about. And with the obvious news that that's happening lately in the United States with a lot of protesters and whatnot, and also like possible second waves and stuff. Oh, yo, do you guys see the space launch today? Oh my god, that was so amazing. The space launch today, the demo 2 of the the demo 2 of the Dragon. That was a letdown? Or wait, what was a letdown? Really? Magic donut. Please don't. That's pretty offensive. Alright, backpedaling. I'm hearing, you guys hear that sound? The sound of backpedaling. Sounds like Miller Dave to me. Just kidding. Is that you, Miller Dave? JK. I'm too toxic. But yeah, no, guys, like today's space launch, oh my goodness. It was 10 minutes, right? Like 10 minutes for all that to happen, and I was just so amazed. I was like, man, like the landing of the first stage, like, oh, like the Falcon raid, like all of that was just so freaking cool. I don't know, space stuff like that really makes me feel like, I don't know, many things, many feelings. Kind of always wondered if I don't know if Miller Dave, but frick if it is me now. Yeah, you don't want to be Miller Dave, my friend. Being the David Miller is a very bad idea at this time. Speaking of the space launch, I thought the astronaut suits were pretty dope. Yeah, I agree. Over the overall castle too looked really neat. Like I feel like I've visited a few like space centers, and I've gone to see like some of the ships and stuff. And like the interiors are like really like gimmicky and convoluted and all that stuff. Like so many gadgets and all that. I mean, I'm sure they're all essential and stuff, but I feel like on this particular, like on the Dragon 2 and like on this particular launch, all of these like gadgets that they had, they look so sleek now. Like I was like, man, we're in 2020 now. It's like things don't look so like, I don't know, like extraterrestrial, so to speak, you know, like everything looked like very modern and sleek. Dragon 9? I think it's Falcon 9 and Dragon 2. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but I think I'm right. Pretty sure Dragon is a new... This is what I'm looking for, but not backlit. Yeah, so there is a GMK Miami, Mr. Magic Donut. There is a GMK. Just look up for GMK Miami out there, and maybe you'll find it. The letters will be hard to see. Judge for yourself after you get it. I don't think it's that hard to see at all. For GMK Miami. I mean, didn't you say you wanted that? But, I mean, okay. I won't argue. Does the GMK Miami have swap control and caps? I don't know, but I mean, you can always just program that into your PCB. If you're using a custom keyboard, or you could just use the auto hotkey for that too. I don't know, guys. Oh yeah, I'm about to finish this, but have you guys ever tried this? Okay, this better be closed. Okay, good. It's really good. It's one of my favorite sodas. Sangria Señoría. Alright, sorry. Mexican soda is good? Oh yeah, I know. Love me Mexican soda. And Mexican Coke, and I mean the soda with real sugar? Yeah, for sure. That's where it's at. I also like, I mean, speaking of like Mexican sodas and drinks, there's other things I like, of course. Like there's like agua de horchata, right? Horchata is a classic. Agua de Jamaica is really good. Agua de tamarindo is really good. What else is really good? Jarritos is kind of like, I think it's more popular in the US than it is back in Mexico. Another thing that kind of brings me back to my childhood would be Boing. It's like the juice. It's like the equivalent of like the most popular juice brands in the States. Well, there's another one that's like really popular in Mexico called Jumex, but that's like the more like retail store sort of brand. But yeah, Boing kind of brings me back. Boing de mango, Boing de guayaba, and so on. My PCB already has it. I like the control to say control, not caps. Yeah, sometimes you can't do anything about it, Magic Donut. Not every key set will have caps as control and so on for keycap compatibility, just because it's pretty niche. Well, like people use it, but it's kind of like it adds costs. It adds costs to like include that in key sets, and like not everybody uses it, and yeah, so you're basically forcing the whole audience to buy it. So yeah. So you'll just have to look, I guess, but I mean, I don't mind even if it doesn't exist. Like, I'll just deal with the caps lock one, it's fine. And also it's kind of awkward sometimes, because the one that, because you will almost never have the R4, so the bottom row caps lock key. So it's like awkward to swap it, because then you'll have two controls on the left side. Or whatever, you know? Doesn't look good. The tamarindo jarrito is so good. Oh yeah. Yeah, the tamarind one. I love tamarind like stuff, like candy, drinks. So yummy. Such a unique flavor too. Are you excited for the Mechanisk Tinned? If you had asked me that like 3 years ago, or like 2 years ago, I might have been, but right now, no, I'm not. Mostly because I kind of have had my my mechanism like itch already scratched, and yeah, I have a feel, and it's been too long, and I don't know. I don't feel like it just doesn't feel like it brings much to the scene. And there's like other 60% that I'm more excited about. Yeah, there's just other things that I'm more excited about, I think. So it's not my priority list anymore. It's really been a long time, yeah. I'm excited for the U80 to finally ship soon. Oh yeah, those should be going out along with the thermal. Ooh. I was hoping to pick up a thermal extra actually. Where did it go? Sorry. Ugh. But yeah, thermal would be nice to try out. I want to try out thermal. U80. I think my brother has got U80. So if I ever visit him, if I'm able to ever visit him, I may be able to check it out. But he's in Seattle, so other side of the country for me. But yeah. Speaking of travel, I recently rebooked my KeyCon flights from June to September, but even September seems like a iffy date. I'm not sure if any of y'all are attending KeyCon. KeyCon is a annually held large meetup event for keyboard enthusiasts, sponsored by geekhack.org and other associates. But it was supposed to be scheduled for June, mid-June, and then it got rescheduled due to COVID all the way to mid-September. But now, I don't know, the situation's kind of still very difficult to assess, and I don't think, I have a feeling it might be a little bit early still. Not sure if any of you guys were planning to attend though. Maybe if you are though, you should let me know, and maybe for some of you who I haven't met in person, I guess I'll get to meet you. I actually thought stream was gonna be scuffed today because it was a weekend night. And I was like, well, everyone's probably home. It's kind of hot outside. But it's been great. I'm so glad. Seems a bit early to start having a decently sized gathering. Yeah, I agree. I agree, at least for the rest of this year, I think it's kind of iffy. Just because there is no vaccine, there's no specific plan going on for more prevention and better action around that is not quite present. It's not like the disease, it's not like the virus is just gonna go away on its own. Like, viruses kind of just are always there. We have to get vaccinated for them and stuff. Where did you get your jar of lube? I got it from switchmod.net. Well, I got it a long time ago through switchmod.net. Yeah, it was a. But yeah. Well, the jar is mine. I just got a lot of lube. And if you're wondering if I paid a lot for it, then yeah, I did. I did pay a lot for lube. Lube isn't cheap, but it's also a blessing to have. So I just stocked up on it when I had the chance and never looked back. I saw something that most of the corona cases came from a small number of people going to large gatherings. Well, that's exactly why we don't want to be those people. Right? So, yeah, I mean, I hope that that won't be the case. There's a Taobao listing of 2 liters for 2 liters of 205G0. I see, but is it the same kind? All that, and I just don't trust people to clean themselves. That as well. I would agree with that as well. I wouldn't trust people too. I don't trust people in general. Like to do certain things for the sake of others specifically. That, but it's also compounded by the fact that that passing it to family members is very easy. Yeah, it's because also people lower their guards when in front of family members because they say like, oh, we've already been like you know, in each other's vicinity for some time. It should be fine, right? It's like, no, it's not. Where do you get your Dolch PAC case? Piers Jenkins, hello. I got it. This Dolch PAC case from a client. But I do have my own Dolch PAC case, and I got it from, I think I got it from eBay, actually. A long while back. I just never ended up building it because I never got a PCB for it. And but now I recently got one. I got one like today, so I'm going to be building my own in like a couple of weeks probably. I have to say I've been kind of lazy about lubing my switches. I come back and you're still lubing stabs. I hate stabs so much. So sorry, Sifa. Dude, Sifa, do you see that? I mean, oh wait, no. I mean, yes, of course you saw it. Last pilot being back. I hope he stays around. What PCB did I go with? A friend of mine sent me one. It's like some, it's like called Lychee-1813 PCB or something like that. It was from like a Taobao or AliExpress listing from before. I mean, they got it and they basically were like, oh, I have this PCB lying around. Do you want it? I was like, yeah, I do. And it's like TMK compatible, which is basically QMK. So it's the same, like programmable, like it has all the, like, I mean, it has all the things I need, which is really just programmability and the like layout compatibility. As long as it has those two things, I'm good. I don't really need like LEDs or fancy things. Relatively safe because I'm more than happy to not leave my bedroom for weeks. I agree, me too. I have things to do in my bedroom. That sounds wrong, but yes. Good cabin. Hello. Did you rip it from a system? No, I did not rip it from a system. The person who sold it to me ripped it from a system themselves. So at least I don't feel burdened by the fact that I ripped it from a system. So, because I do feel bad if I had to rip something off, especially like a keyboard off like a functioning system or like repairable system, I would feel bad about it. I like to keep those things intact. Like especially if it's something that you can repair and like actually make it work. If that's the case, then I would rather do that. Like I would rather restore that to full function. Because those things are like, you know, they're kind of like relics of the past, and I think they're cool. Now it's your burden. Oh yeah, it's my destiny. I'm the chosen one. I'll rip keyboards from old computers and defeat Nathan Kim. Kick W. Wait, we don't have Kick W in chat? I thought we had Kick W. I'm a little bit disappointed. I love Kick W. I can see it? Oh, okay. It's probably just Streamlabs then. Alrighty. Saw somebody was selling a Dolch PAC case on RMK for 15 bucks. Oh, that's nice. That's a good deal. I can see Kick W. Okay, if you can see Kick W, then that's all that matters. Oopie. $15 for the case though. Solid deal. I think I probably paid more, but it was not that bad. The good thing about PCB mount only is that you can remove stabs and switches like independently and not have to worry about any of the rest. That's super convenient. Wait a sec. Let's go through. Hold up. Okay. Oop. Has Keycall done more? No, not Keycall. You mean the keyboard company? Has like TKC, the key company, my bad, done more than more runs of TKC 1800? I actually don't remember them doing any recent ones, but I'm sure they would probably do more. Gone had a plate where you could remove stabs. Yeah. The key itself is still plate stabilized. Yeah, you know, you can definitely just have the right cutouts for it. For the stabilizer to be removable, without having to desolder everything else. But yeah, definitely don't see much of that. I've seen it in like some other like random custom I saw. What's the old Winkeyless keyboards also had that. The ones from winkeyless.kr, those also had the removable stab plates. People are lazy? Facts. People copy paste all their plates? Facts. People get it from Swill KB? Facts. People use AIO3 switchblade generator? Facts. Those are all real things. People do all of the above. How long have I been in this hobby? Like 3.5 years or so. And what got me started? Long story short, I got exposed to mechanical keyboards earlier, like in college, because a friend of mine and I would go like looking for electronic stuff, like in dumps, and to like, you know, like finding RAM or like parts and stuff like that, like, and to tinker with them. I was always into that kind of stuff. And then later on, I went to an interview for school, and I met someone who was involved in the hobby, and later on I found out that they're like my neighbors essentially. They live right across the street from me, and one day they asked me if I wanted to attend a meetup, and that was the first mechanical keyboards meetup in the Washington DC area. And so I went to that and really liked it. Fell in love with like Tobre and like ergo clears and vintage blacks and that kind of stuff, and that's what got me into it. Imagine owning a new keyboard. Yeah, just go and find an old one that works, right? That's a weird fucking range of switches to like. Yeah, that's because you hate Tobre, CFL. Not my fault that you hate it. Caught you red-handed. I knew you were gonna say something. You say it every time. Brownouts are better, so trust me, I really like brown Alps, but they're a bit too tactile for me, or rather they're a bit like the return, it's a little bit heavy for my fingers. I actually did like them while I had them, but I just decided to use orange Alps instead. Yeah, but Goddess Jana, hello. That's why you spring swap. Even if you spring swap on brown Alps, it's not gonna be lighter because it's actually the leaf that causes the return to be so harsh. Just FYI, I tried that. That's why I'm saying. Like, it might be easier to press, but it's gonna come back. It's gonna snap back and like to normal because of the leaf, and it's gonna feel the same kind of harshness. And I even used it with like a softer plate and all that kind of stuff. Or like, I mean, all in all, just figured it was just not for me. And also I was able to trade them for something else at the time, and it was worth it, and I never looked back, and maybe I own like a singular batch of Alps Browns now, and I'm good with it. I'm happy. Get neons? Neons. Neons would be neat. But neons are expensive. Daybreak boards are beautiful. I need to try these famed Alp switches. They sound so interesting. They really are interesting switches. It is a bit of a pain to get, but you know, especially like they have to be clean and all that because they're a bit sensitive to dust over time. I mean, it's not to exaggerate, but like, yeah, if it's been sitting for like a decade, then yeah, it gets pretty dusty. But compared to MX switches, they tend to be. Oh yeah, also keycaps are Alp switches. Pain in the butt. How do you... Okay. Okay. Those are in. Oh, I don't have a numpad enter on me. I'll grab one in a bit. Oh, there's one in the Dolch bag. That's right. I'm gonna go get that in a bit. Okay, that's fine. Is that key called at the top? No, it's a Linworks montage. You can press exclamation keyboard to find out more about it. I forgot about that. Okay, that sounds fine to me. Alright, and obviously, the only acceptable keycap set for this is gonna be Dolch. So, where's my numpad enter? Here it is. Okay, that's fine. Since you're making R5 Dolch, clearly you don't need that set. Send it over? No. Yeah, clearly I don't need it. I actually own like two sets, I think. I own like the Kekon Dolch, the Icon mod one. That one's pretty nice too. And I need to solder the pipe key because that one cannot be hot swap on the one leg. So if the client needs to take out all the switches, there's only one pin that they need to desolder. Not too hard, hopefully. All right, that's done. Let's get this. Let's get this into the case. What am I going to build mine with? I am going to build my own Dolch PAC with Nolives, actually. I have enough Nolives for it. Like the kale, like kale Nolives. Yeah, I'm gonna use those. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right, about this cable. What should I do about it? Wait, hold up. I should plug in a cable into it, so let me get a cable. Where is the other end of this cable? Put it somewhere. Is it this one? Will it reach? Let's see. Will it reach is the question. Okay, well, that should work. Not a fan with 67 gram. Oh, you're just talking about spring weights? Alright. I might want to mod this case a little bit for the cable to fit. But this might work too, though. It'll squeeze. It'll fine. It'll be fine. Okay. It's not really perfect, but whatever. For now. Let's see something. Just need to make sure it fits. Very pingy in here. Very pingy. tell me about the keyboard. There's a command, exclamation build, for you to find out more about the keyboard, but it basically is an old keyboard, part of the packet sniffing Dolch PAC 64 unit, computer unit, and it's the keyboard that came with it, with the terminal. Alright, so let's see. Let's put some caps on this. Oh, LEDs. I'll do them afterwards, sometime after the stream. Let's see. Need to remind myself what's what. Okay. Delete. Enter. Yes, print screen over here. Don't forget these. I'm currently gonna type on stock switches, so it's gonna sound a bit pingy and all that, but we might switch up some of the switches here. Oh, I pressed too hard. Maybe. Yeah. I got it now. Thank you. Case is a little bit bent. OEM's housing sounds so good. Hopefully this one does. It's a big keyboard. It is a big keyboard. Hear the ping though on this. It's really pingy. But I think it'll be better once I put all the caps on. What are those cutouts in the bottom corners? These? So the keyboard kind of like it like folds into the computer unit like that. So this part is the outer part of the unit. Just look up the Dolch PAC, and you'll see the how was the process of soldering the mill mags? Painful. More so just tedious, very tedious. It took a while, but it was. Once I picked up the pace, it was much easier. Oh, I must be pressing really hard on something. Oh, be careful. Monka S. Yeah. Buying vintage browns, please. This is not a marketplace, my friend. This is a Twitch stream. If you're looking for a marketplace, there is r/mechmarket. Which means to say, don't come in here just asking for stuff to buy. Selling vint brown soon, Keck W. Nice. There you go. Found them. So easy. Where's Vint clear soon? That would be nicer. Oh, it rubs the case a little bit. Got attacked by evil plant. Rub some lotion. Boom. Wait, just test. Sounds like a G80. Sure it does. Because it is a G80. Alright, so we have our little Dolch G80 1813 with stock Tealios here. I'm gonna get this mic a little oriented in the right way. Alright, so let's see. Sounds good. Let's see. Oh shit. Alright. Yeah. Look at that flexy goodness. Wait. Flip out the feet? You could. It'd be even nicer if it's not on a desk mat. So you want me to remove all my desk mats? I mean, I could. I can remove my desk mats. Do you want me to? Really? Nah? Okay. Nah. No way it is. I won't do it. Alright, let's see. It'll sound good now? Yeah, I think so. Okay, hold on. Need to adjust this. Alright. Okay, y'all. Let's get this going. Turn off the music and yeah, I'll turn off the AC for the minute. Alright. Let me just check my sound. Okay. Whoa. All right, here goes. So this Dolch PAC's Cherry G80-1813 with ZealPC stabs, Lube with 205G0, and stock Tealios. All right, with the GMK Dolch. Well, actually, no. This is OG Dolch. All right. Nice donk. Okay, so here's the mods. Oh, what's going on? This sounds pretty nice, yeah, for stock switches as well. Sounds pretty good. Sounds nice. Time to watch anime. Nice build. Thanks, man. Have a good one. Alright, y'all have any questions about this? Oh, speaking of Dolch, so this is a let me unplug it. So this is the Dolch PAC Cherry G80. Did you solder the LEDs? Not yet. I actually should do that. If you were to lube the switches, what lube would you use? I would use either... Have any lube here? Where's my lube? I would use 3204 or 3203. Yeah, either of those, personally. Dolch OP, yeah, that's right. So this is, oh, I keep forgetting that it's not in focus, probably. There we go. Ah, that's nice. So yeah, this is the G80-1813. Really nice. I love this top part. And well, this is the side profile. If it focuses, don't think it will. Might. Oh, there we go. Has flip feet. This is the back. Has 4 screws, and you have rubber feet over there. That's the Dolch badge. So actually, speaking of the Dolch badge, right? So I'm going to be color matching that badge for the accents of GMK Dolch R5, which is currently on interest check. !OG Dolch for more information. It's a really nice plastic case though. I'm just waiting for the RAL book to match the color. He won by. Thank you, thank you. And speaking of OG Dolch, I'll show you what I have. So this is my time to shell a little bit. But before I shell, speaking of shelling actually, I'm going to talk about my sponsors. You can do exclamation sponsors to know more about my sponsors. But the first sponsor of this stream, so this stream is brought to you by DixieMech. So you can check out dixiemech.com/lightning for to access this store. Currently, GMK Redacted is on group buy and should be going for about another week. It should be ending pretty soon. So if you're into monochrome key sets, check out DixieMech and use my affiliate link to provide a small kickback. Next is Mint Autumn. Mint Autumn is known for the Rukia keyboards. They've done a round 1 and round 2. It's a polycarbonate Alice layout keyboard. But currently they don't have any other projects in the store. But they are working on a polyethylene keyboard case. I think they will start with a TK layout and then move on from there. So if you want to keep an eye on it, check out Mint Autumn LLC. Next up is Novelties. So Novelties, we have a promo code. You can use Thunder in checkout to get 5% off all in-stock items. And they are currently running, let's see, GMK Classic Blue just ended recently. So they should have, let me see, they have a few other sets. So the last time I checked was JTK Zen already ended. Cat Arctic, I think, is the only one currently on group buy now. So Cat Arctic, if you're into the cat profile, and they also have an Arctic desk pad. You can check that out. It's currently on group buy, and it will be going until the end of the month, I believe. Okay. And then finally we have Prime keyboards and Project keyboard. So Prime keyboards, I can provide Xerox stabilizers or alpaca linears or similar things once they restock. If you sign up for a build service through me, I can provide those at a small discount. But they will be restocking Xerox stabilizers and alpaca linears soon in June, in the month of June, so check that out. There's no promo code or anything like that, but if you do request a build service with me, then you can get a discount. And finally, we have Project Keyboard, through which we have GMK Masterpiece and group buy. So if you're into blue key sets with Japanese legends, then check out GMK Masterpiece. And GMK Bingsu color samples were approved, so those should be going into production very soon. Very excited about that. And of course, because Project Keyboard is the last sponsor here, and also the main vendor for GMK Dolch R5, we're gonna move on to talk about that. And so speaking of GMK Dolch R5, right? So this is the thread, the Keycaps thread for GMK Dolch R5. And on here, I have a few little changes that I've made. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about it, right? So the motivation for this key set is to bring out this particular set that we have right here from this build, right? Back to life. So you can see this key set, we want to bring it back to life, but this time, so this one uses the row profile is 1 1, well, it's more so like here, but it basically uses 1 1 2 3 4 4 for the row profile. It's not focusing. There we go. 1 1 2 3 4 4, but we want to do this 1 1 2 3 4 and 5. So we want to bring R5 to this Dolch key set. And the next thing that I want to make sure happens for this. Oh, what happened here? There we go. Sorry. Is of course we're using the original colors. I'm going to be color matching the teal, the turquoise rather, from the batch. For the accents, I'm going to be using a stock GMK color is P3. For the other accents, then right. So this is the base kit. It has compatibility for most layouts. And then of course 1800 included, and then there's also actually 1800 compatibility, yeah, it is included, yeah. And then ISO UK, and then the extension kit, all right, allows you to do F13. There's the there's a modifier color pipe and tilde as well, and a few extra modifiers for you to enable be able to use the alphas of a different set along with this one, or if you purchase something else that I'm going to talk about, you can also use these extra modifiers to basically dress up 2 different keyboards with Dolch. I recently added the LED caps and also these Cherry Novelty, so there will be whoa, what's happening with my browser thing, huh? I'm sorry guys. So there will be Cherry Novelty keys for the extension kit. So this is a new addition. So they are made in the new Cherry logo format with the LED form and the non-LED form as well. So the non-LED form is double shot. The LED form is pat print. All LED caps are pat printed for the legends. Just so you know that. Extra B for Alice, 65% stuff. For numpads, HKBs maybe, or 60% with the 2U shift, space bars for Alice and so on. And then Hangul alphas are coming soon, but basically this is what I'm going to be including in the set. It's going to be a full set of Hangul alpha, so including the number row. So this will be, you will be actually be able to use this whole alpha kit with the extension kit. So if you buy the Hangul alphas and also the base and extension kit, like if you buy all those 3 kits, you will actually be able to use them for 2 separate keyboards. So pretty good deal in my opinion. This is like the first time that we have Hangul alphas for Dolch, specifically in the West. There was a small vendor in Korea that did this like magenta Dolch sort of set with the Hangul alphas, but it was hard to get, it was very expensive to proxy, and so I figured, hey, why not? Should we have Hangul alphas finally for Dolch? So yeah. And yeah, so OG Space Keys is going to be running with Heinebush and the Blotsky and other vendors, so do check that out if you were interested in getting space keys for Dolch, or for like ski data terminal, like beige key sets, and then monochrome stuff, right? So like Oblivion should also work with CP, CR obviously like white and black and that kind of stuff. No, WS1 is for like minimal and stuff, but that is not here, so just mind that. CP is a slightly warmer white compared to WS1, which is for like minimal and whatnot. But CP should also work with like GMK Stormtrooper, for example. So some renders here. One thing I love about this render is this LED like Oblotsky did such a wonderful job of this particular render, so I just wanted to shield that a little bit and talk about how he did this LED effect, and I think it's just perfect. Yeah, I really like that. The turquoise accents look really good too, and we'll have renders for the Hangul Alpha soon, so I'll let you guys know. Vendors, right? Project Keyboard, Oblotsky, Monokay, which is Beaming Robot, it's new endeavor and as a full-time vendor. China, Z Frontier, they've also been admitted to the vendor list. For Australia and New Zealand, we're likely going to be having a daily clack. They've just been really busy lately. Yeah, but it's almost certain that we'll have daily clock. Pricing TBA, of course. I still need to, now that I've added, like I finalized the kits, I need to request a quote from GMK. So now after we request a quote, I'll let you guys know what the pricing is. I hope it's going to be accessible for everybody. People say like R5 is more expensive and so on, but hopefully this will be affordable for everybody given the way I've done the kits. Starts in August. The lead time is really long. That's just how it is with GMK now. And the main thing I did want to talk about after that, after the Hangul Alphas and the Cherry Novelty, was Artisan Keycap collaborations. So we will be having Artisan Keycap collaborations. I've been asking many artisan makers for a collab, and actually I've added like my own Discord server if you wanted to get pinged for Dolch related things. I'm actually going to make a role for that soon. Project Keyboard, of course, I'm going to be sharing more info there. So all the artisan collabs are going to be done by the makers themselves. So that means that they have their own rules, they have their own terms. If they want to raffle, they raffle. If they want to first come first serve, they first come first serve. It's not going to be restricted to set buyers. So just know that it's not going to be restricted to set buyers. Yeah, so just don't be mean to other people just because like they didn't buy a set or something like that. Yeah, and so this is a preliminary list that I have right now. So Alpha Keycaps, right? Keyporas and Salvadors. Art Key with like Sirius and like other similar like Bull V2 and so on. Bad and Bouge or Bad Artisan Keycaps, they do like the Daffy Duck and the Koala and like a few other things. Cause Keycaps with No Escape and so on. CYO with the Bear Ambassador and the other skulls. Sism with Keybees and similar skulls like the Boo and like other things. Dollar Tacos with the Blessed, Fractal Caps with the Ankura, the anchor, right? The ship anchor. Hungerworks Studio will be doing a collab with us. It's been confirmed just recently. So if you like Hungerworks Studio, this is a collab that I'm very much excited about. I reached out to Binge and he was very pleasant about it. I'm so thankful for the positive response from all these makers. Latrialum, Prime Caps, Sodi Caps with like Jams and like the Crescent Caps and so on. Tokipi with their Sakura Blanks and other caps. Wild Story is also working with us. So I've been reaching out to pretty much all the makers that I know out there who are willing to do collabs, and so it's more so that they so really like, if you want to thank anybody, thank the makers for being so receptive and positive about this, because I basically told them like, hey guys, like I wanted to see if like there could be like a Dolch artisan like a colorway going on for when the group buy happens, and it's like no pressure. Like I don't want to have you deal with any like additional logistics than you already do with sales. Like no pressure. You don't have to do a certain number of caps. Like no like deposits and all these crazy logistical things. And I just told them no pressure. Like if you want to do a small batch, that's okay. But like it'll be great. And like all these people were like hell yeah, like I love Dolch, or like let me see if it can like if I can make it. So like these are all tentative for now. Like some might be removed, some might be added. Just know that. And so hopefully we'll have plenty of them participate, and I'll be able to let you guys all know. Like, I'll post it on Keycaps, I'll post it on Discord, on different Discord servers that I'm in for artisans. And so yeah, hopefully y'all can participate on these sales as well and support some of these makers out there. They're like all super great artists, and I'm super thankful for their presence and their help. And yeah, so that's all I have for Dolch. Of course, I want to thank all the other people in the credits that I've thanked for their help. But yeah, so the interest check is going pretty well. Just need to update some Hangul Alpha renders and wait for the color approval for the RAL book. I'm going to be getting the RAL book sometime next week, so I should be able to compare and contrast the turquoise accent, right? So this accent over here. So I'll be doing that very shortly, and then I will actually be sending the RAL color code to the makers too, so they'll also might be using the red and the turquoise, or maybe just one or the other. So that's up to them. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for all of you who have said, you know, you wanted to buy this set. It means a lot to me. It's a set that for me has been, this is like one of my top favorite sets in all in existence. And like, you know, of course it's a classic. It's just like beige, right? Like it's just one of those things that you find in like these particular old boards, but like that I think it just looks great. I know that like people have told me like, oh, but Modern Dolch is running like 2 months before you and so on. But I think, like, you know, they both have pros and cons, and I personally think that they both look great. This is a bit warmer, and I think doing in the R5, that like OG style, will be pretty nice to see. So yeah. So anyway, this is the board we built today. I'll be doing the LEDs sometime after this. But yeah. Actually, do you guys want me to do the LEDs now? There's some trickery involved. So one thing I do have to say about this LED situation is that the LEDs on the TKC 1800 PCB are horizontal, but the as you can see on the case, the LEDs are vertical. So I'm wondering if I can like bend things around and do that. But if not, then we're gonna give up and not do that. So we'll try though. It's a first attempt at it for me. So we'll see. Glad you stuck with icon plus text. Thank you. I use a daughter board from the stock PCB. Oh, that's smart. That is smart. That could do that too, actually. Well, I don't have the stock PCB on me, but yeah, it's okay though. I mean, it's also this is not my board as well, so yeah. What there seems to be plenty of space here though, so it gives me hope. I just need to see what the spacing really looks like. So like, yeah, I actually think I can bend it around. I might just wire one of them, a couple of them. But I know that so like the caps lock one, or the, yeah, actually, wait, which one does line up with which? Let's look at that. So caps lock sort of lines up with the line of the horizontal one, so that one won't be an issue. And I think scroll lock I can probably bend over, but num lock I'm probably gonna have to use a wire or something, which is not a big deal, but I'm probably just gonna have to do a trick there. So let's try. Yeah, let's give this a shot. First, I need the orientation first, so I'm gonna look into that. plus and minus. Okay. Technically, okay, so that lights up. Okay, cool. So it is in fact correct as it is here, but you never know. I'm still gonna test all of them because. Oh wait. Okay, cool. And scroll lock. Oopsie. Okay, cool. All right. All right. So, let's see. So if I do, let's first start with caps lock maybe, and then so like if I do this, I'm just wondering where it's gonna land. Okay, so I do need to kind of bend it over there. Let's see what to do. Oop. So like, do I bend it this way, and then up maybe? I might have to figure this out. Caps lock. I think, yeah, using wires might be the best way to go about this. Just like stick the LEDs into the holes like that. Like stick them with like some sort of glue. And then use wires to just plug them in. I might do that, but I might actually have to do this off stream just because all my I have to like get a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I think I might have to do this later, guys. But yeah, I think the connection for scroll lock is on the same as the one for the one for them. See something. Let's see. Scroll lock. Alright. Oh. Okay. So the scroll lock one lines up with num lock. The question is, can I move this around? Well, I can. Up to there, maybe. Okay. Alright, cool. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do. But yeah, probably not gonna do this on stream. Main reason being that I need to get my supplies here. But I'll probably work on this later. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just gonna put it that way like that. Work on it later. Sad? I'm sorry. I just need to get a bunch of things prepped up. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna wire it up. So the caps, so the scroll lock one lines, actually that one's not even a problem. That one can just go right into the scroll lock one. Caps lock one, I'm gonna have to bend over sort of like horizontally, like this, and like right and then up. And then num lock, I'm just gonna wire it up. That one's gonna be the harder one, but it should be okay. It should be doable. I'm glad the stream went well. Yeah, no, it was smooth sailing today. Yeah, and this feels pretty nice actually. I'm very much like this. Of course, I don't have the bottom case, but you guys can see this. So that's all I have for today. I might go and play some games. I've been on a Terraria binge just lately. So Yeah, I've been on a Terraria binge lately. It's been pretty bad. I've been like spending so many hours on it. It's really fun. Terraria, that is. It's really fun. Like, let me... I could show you maybe. Terraria. Is it opening up though? Yeah, no hiccups is it's been great. So you can see me. Does it work? Is it working? Wait, no, it's not. Hold up. Capture specific window. Huh. Why is it not showing up? Hit the screen. It's not showing up. Oh well. I wanted to try doing that, but it's not showing up. So I'll just play it in a bit. But I want to show you guys my Terraria world, but that's too bad. Not showing up. Alright, so I think we're done for today. So if you guys have any other questions, oh yo, Wood, what's up? It was good. I mean, I need to reassemble the case, but I'm gonna work on the LEDs here. These LEDs here. The LED pads are like horizontal, but these are like vertical, so I'm gonna have to rearrange that. But yeah, it looks like this. I mean, currently it's bare bones. Has Milmax hot swap sockets actually, but sounds pretty good. Ooh, dirty. Sounds pretty good and looks pretty good, I think. I mean, this is my key set, but yeah, this is what the Dolch PAC looks like. But yeah, it's a lovely 1800 layout board. So yeah, it all worked out. Oh yeah, I was talking about OG Dolch R5 earlier. About Hangul Alpha renders coming soon, and Artisan Keycap collabs coming soon as well. More deets about that coming soon. You know, you can like join my Discord or whatever, or other Discords are out there, and I'll probably try to ping there. That's about it. Pricing TBD, and Daily Clack as Australia and New Zealand vendor. Right? It's vendor confirmed, probably, hopefully. And that's about it. But yeah. DC number one. Yeah, DC number one. Number one in all the southern hemisphere over there. Yeah. Alright, well that's all I got today though. I'm probably gonna go head off and play some Terraria. But yeah. I don't have anything else other than that. I do have a few different boards actually sitting somewhere over there that I want to build. I mean, these are for customers, but they need to get some parts to me and decide on some stuff. So once I have that, I'll have a few things to build. I am actually lubing some switches for my own Dolch PAC build, so I'll do that one too. I'm working on it. Yeah, have a bunch of other boards that I'm probably gonna be building soon. So just stay tuned. I'll be pinging the Discord server if you haven't joined. But if not, you'll just see me pop up online on Twitch. No schedule though. I don't have a scheduled particular day or time. So yeah, just have to wait for the ping. Yeah. Well, that's all I got, friends. Let's see. I think Apiary might still be doing her subathon. So if she is, we could go and support her. Let me see. Badooshi. She's eating Popeyes? Yo. Excellent choice. Popeyes is the best. Oh my god, Popeyes. Okay. We're gonna rate her because Popeyes is the best. Alright. Raid Apiary keyboards. Yeah. Alright, friends. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope to see you soon again. I'll let you guys know, but yeah, just stay in touch. And let's go raid Apiary. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Take care.